Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Tanner Wooten. I'm here with Blake Smith today. We're excited to do new testing for the iron from Miura. This is the CB-302. Its previous iron was the CB-301. Really good iron, played really well. We fit a lot into it. This one, they made a few changes to it. We're excited to test it out today. Blake, talk about the changes they made to this guy.
So the 301, very successful, as you said. 302, they made a couple of changes. They've dropped some of the CG, so they made it a little bit easier to hit. They took a little bit of that offset off. Not a lot different, but what they did was they took the 401, the very successful 401, a little bit easier to hit iron, based on feedback, made the flange a little bit bigger on this 302 from the 301. So as far as the turf interaction goes, the bounce and everything, so it just makes it a little bit easier to hit. People are able to hit a lot more crisp shots, and their dispersion tightens up. That's what we're seeing. I'm excited to hit this thing.
Yeah, what's really neat too is this is the most forgiving forged iron that Miura's made, I believe, from the sole standpoint. Is that correct?
Yeah. From a full forged iron,
yeah,
this is the most forgiving that they've made. So I'm excited to see how it tightens up the dispersion.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to fit a lot of players, from the mid-handicap player even to maybe the scratch guy that wants a little more forgiveness at the sole to help his game out, but still get that forged feel. Yep. So I'm excited for you to hit it and kind of see the numbers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, Blake, so I know you've played Miura in the past before. You've tested some of their irons. We've also tested recently the 502, which was fantastic. What do you see kind of looking down at that guy just off the get-go before you even hit it?
It's not meant to be a game improvement or anything like that, but it's a little bit thicker top line than I'm used to, but it isn't distracting or anything like that. Everything that Miura does is to make it a work of art. So they've done that here. You can see that the back bumper here, the back part of that golf club, that's a little bit more pronounced. So you can see how the center of gravity is a little bit lower. This has less loft on it, so you got to kind of compensate for that. But overall, I mean, it's a Miura iron. I'm excited to feel it. Yeah, I missed that one a little bit. Felt really good though. Just kind of came out of it. I think it got scared of going left.
I mean, you play your 6-iron roughly 200 yards, right? Give or take, maybe a little bit more.
Yep.
So having a little fade on that one and missing it, went 196. That's pretty good to see off the get-go.
That was really good. Yeah. The Miura feel is right there.
Yeah.
Just more forgiving. The forgiveness factor is up
well,
from the 301 to this one.
Well, it's one of the things they do. I mean, they don't compromise with their feel, right? When they're building a full, solid forged iron, one thing they do not do is compromise on the feel of their iron.
That's my natural ball flight right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, really good, really forgiving, hitting my number right on the button.
What I really like about this iron too is, I know they talked a little bit about it when they built it, is yes, the sole's a little thicker, it is a little more forgiving, even for kind of the advanced player. But one of the things they really worked on is trying to make the ball flight still a little more piercing and not hit it too high.
Yep.
Right, we both know when you fit yourself into an iron that's bigger on the sole or it's a game improvement iron, it's gonna get the ball up in the air, right?
Yep.
But one of the things they really wanted to do was keep in mind the better player, if they wanted to play this iron, to keep that piercing trajectory without getting too high.
Yeah, so 14-degree launch angle is usually what I do. And that's what that last one was.
Well, to put a little pressure on here, on the spot, just for those better players too that want to work the golf ball a little bit. I'd like to see you hit a little bit of draw and maybe play a little bit more of a fade. I know your natural flight's a little fade.
Yep, I can draw it.
Hit a little draw and then maybe hit a little fade and kind of see how hard or easy it is to work it.
Yeah, it's coming back a little bit. I missed that one a little bit, but I wouldn't be unhappy with that. That's gonna catch the slope and run down there.
So that one maybe drew a couple yards.
Yeah, where that pin is, if I were playing this as a par 3, that's where I'd aim anyway.
Sure.
Playing a fade to that whole location is pretty crazy, but. Yeah, it's definitely easy for me to fade it. I just didn't start that enough left. My subconscious mind wouldn't let me start it outside the green.
Do one more for me. Let's draw it, turn it over.
And try to move this one a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Very workable. That was smoked. Usually what happens though when you turn it that much. Wow, 216 yards.
Well, and I just want to give a viewer an idea if for that better player, or maybe the one who's aspiring to be a better player that wants the club that's going to work it a little bit, letting him know that even though the sole's a little more forgiving, it's still able to kind of move the golf ball left to right or right to left. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Sometimes people come in and they're like, I want something that's going to take me to the next level. Something has really good feel, workability, but still pretty forgiving. This checks those boxes.
So looking at some of the club numbers here, club head speed 98, pretty normal.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about right. I'm 99 to 100 most time, but.
Obviously your path down the line looks good, face angle looks good, dynamic lie looks incredible, so everything looks really good as far as those strikes. Let's look at the ball data here. Like you said, launching 14.7, that's kind of that window for you that we're looking for,
yeah,
which is very acceptable.
Touch high, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, 6,000 spin, again, indoors versus outdoors, and we're looking at different numbers. If you're around 5,500, up to that 6 number, if we can stay right around there, especially outdoors is what we're trying to accomplish.
Yep.
I don't hate that, and then 195 carry, 200 total, I mean, hard to complain with that, right?
Yeah, those are hitting my numbers. And as far as feel goes, I mean, you can't beat the feel of a Miura iron. So it's checked all those boxes. It's beautiful. It's so streamlined. So, I mean, they once again have hit a home run here, in my opinion.
All right, Blake. So we just got done testing the new Miura CB-302.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I mean, it's everything that Miura is to me. It's a work of art. It feels great. It's workable, it's a player's iron, but it's forgiving. I mean, I thought they hit a home run here.
Well, and I'm excited to see, what players it kind of gravitates to, because I feel like it's going to gravitate to a variety of different players.
Yeah.
To the scratch golfer, even to the kind of mid-handicapper, he's going to want to test this thing out. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Super excited for that. Thanks for joining us, guys. Subscribe to our channel. Go to our website, truespecgolf.com, to get fit at a location near you.